Every year, the Midwestern Automotive Media Association holds a spring rally up at Road America in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. I, being the vice president of MAMA this year, will be attending, and it's kind of a tradition for journalists to drive up something special or a vehicle used in the rally. The rally consists of a 2-day event where you get to drive on track, drive off-road, and do street drives of over 80 press vehicles. All the press cars that I get usually go to this event, and if you're a member of the Midwestern Automotive Media Association, you can go and drive these vehicles, make content with them, write articles about them, take pictures, and you kind of have free reign for 2 days to do what you want with all of these vehicles. Now, the first year that I did it, 2023, I drove up my Mazda 3. Last year, I drove up the awesome Lexus LC 500. But now that I'm vice president of the association, I felt like I had to show up in something cooler. But what could possibly be cooler than the Lexus LC 500? That's cooler than a Lexus LC 500. This is a 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series 2. It has a 6.75-liter V12 under the hood, helped out by 2 turbos. It also costs $511,000. This vehicle is over $500,000, and it is my job to bring it to and from the MAMA Spring Rally. So join me while we drive a $500,000 car up to Wisconsin.
I don't think anyone has ever done a Rolls-Royce cold start video, but there we go. Just casually starting a twin-turbo V12 at 7:44 in the morning. It's actually not that loud, so. All right, it is time to get on the highway. The first thing, the main thing that you notice is how silent this thing is. It is really, really quiet. It's also raining here today, which I'm not looking forward to just because I am driving a $500,000 car. And the rain just makes everything more complicated. So I really wish it wasn't raining. But the plus side is that I'm driving a bank vault. So this thing is so solid. It's so unbothered if it's raining or not. So that is a big benefit. But we have 2 hours and 28 minutes ahead of us, 143 miles to Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. I got a 3/4 tank of gas, a couple packs of liquid IV. It's bright, and I'm not wearing my sunglasses. Hit it. We're about an hour into the drive. We have an hour and a half left. I'm getting a little hungry for breakfast. I normally always skip breakfast, but maybe just the smooth, supple ride of the Rolls-Royce is really piquing my appetite. So we'll probably stop and get just a little bit of food and get back on the road. Not a long stop because I don't have a whole ton of time to spare, but we have a couple minutes to chuck around. I'm at the point now where the money has kind of subsided, and this is just a big SUV. That's all it is to me now, which is very, very cool. The price tag has kind of slipped my mind. I'm way less nervous now that I've been on the highway with it. It's been handling great. However, there are some nitpicks, and bear with me here. There's no lane keep assist. There's lane departure warning and adaptive cruise, but that's it. There's no lane keep assist, there's no hands-free driving, there's no other assists for the highway. I don't mind, I like driving the car, it's fine. The thing about it is that my $22,000 Mazda 3 has lane keep assist. $60,000 Ford Explorer ST has hands-free driving. This is a $500,000 and doesn't have those features. And when you buy a Rolls-Royce, I would want to be able to say, I have every single thing that your 1/10 the price vehicle has. Yeah. So like I said, it's fine. I'm not, you know, upset that it doesn't have lane keep assist because, oh, I have to drive the car. But from a feature to price standpoint, I feel like those are kind of left out. But what can you do? We're gonna stop up here, get some food, and then continue on our journey in the Rolls-Royce Cullinan to the Mama Spring Rally, baby! I hope this weather clears soon. So, I've decided to stop at the Mars Cheese Castle. It's one of my favorite stops right before you hit Milwaukee. But this is... I did not think my life would be at this point, but there we go. Mars Cheese Castle, baby. Should we get a magnet? I figured since I have them, might as well use them. I got Mars Cheese Castle Chubby Cheeks. These are basically a ripoff of the Buc-ee's, I forget what Buc-ee's calls them, but this is like kind of what the Buc-ee's gas station's known for. Excited to try these, but probably not in this video. I got a blueberry muffin for breakfast, as well as a cow cookie, which is I think like a mix of traditional cookie and regular cookie, or traditional cookie and chocolate cookie. That's pretty good. Breakfast of champions. All right, we made it to Road America in the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Absolutely phenomenal driving experience. Of course, it's raining. It's gonna be raining for quite some time. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't crockin', you ain't rockin'. This thing is an absolute tank. Nothing else I wanted to be in today. Let's get in there. Let's go figure out some stuff. First of all, we got to check on the off-road course, see how that's doing, see what the guys are up to, and then we'll get some work out of the way. But very, very cool. What an absolute treat to take on the highway, and we still have the ride home to enjoy it as well. I'm here for the Mama Rally. We're organizing vehicles and whatnot. Yep. For the speed waiver and
you got it done?
Yep.
Okay, you're going down there to the RA Center.
Gotcha. Okay. So down and then...
Down and to your right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Let me put my hands on the wheel so it looks like I'm doing it.
Go ahead and walk it through, Kev. Traction control is really nice on this.
Oh, it'll do it. There you go. How much air did you take out of the tires?
None. That's what,
Yeah.
well, that's what they
Really?
gave it to me in.
Now we put as much in the bags as BMW would let us.
Right. No obstacles.
That's awesome.
So what we're pulling up on now, it's the Road America Center, but for our uses, we are sticking a whole bunch of cars in here for the night. We're staging them, cleaning them. G. Schmidt's and Navs, this is their kind of headquarters. And as you can see, we already have Bronco Raptor, Pro 4X Frontier, Bison, whatever, ZR2, Colorado, and the Ineos Grenadier pickup. So just a quick little tour. Ford Mustang Dark Horse, 2 EV Chargers. They look to be the same. One will be out on the track, and one, oh wait, that's a 4-door. I have not reviewed the 4-door. Oh, these are both 4-doors. Whoa. All right, I have not seen the 4-door before. I thought the back end looked kind of long. Interesting. Some Jeeps, the new Navigator, the Ford Maverick Lobo, Ineos, Kia Carnival, new Murano, Pacifica. This is the Cadillac Optic. This is their small EV, and I actually have a loan of this at the end of June, this exact car. So this will be at my house in a month or so. Durango Hellcat, all the goodies. So these cars will all be drivable by our media association members tomorrow and Thursday. So very, very cool. I'm sure you'll see a lot of these soon. So I just did the review of the Ineos, what's it called? Ineos Grenadier Quartermaster Trialmaster? This thing, it's great, it's off-roady. The weather is so bad though. This is going to be a very long couple of days. But there you go. There's one review in the cachet, as they say. Quartermaster, got to get the exhaust clip in POV drive. And then we have an all-hands meeting. Me being the vice president, I have to be there, obviously. One of these doors is open. So we're gonna go to that. We're gonna go to the meeting. We might do another review after that in the rain, just to kind of get the stuff out of the way. And then we have a dinner tonight, our opening welcome dinner that I'm very excited for. So this will just be mama stuff. The Cullinan will return at the end of the video. We're gonna do some quick driving shots of it because I still have it until tomorrow morning. But yeah, it is so cold. I might have to make a run tonight and buy a jacket because I did not bring one. Now you might be watching this video, understandably, and saying, hey, that looks sick. And yeah, it is. This event is awesome, but you can get in on this. So if you produce automotive content, you can join the Midwestern Automotive Media Association. I am the vice president. If you have questions, please ask me, email me. Email's the best, pratereviews@gmail.com. You can join the Midwestern Automotive Media Association and get access to vehicles like this. People are gonna be driving this Rolls-Royce all day tomorrow and Thursday, so you can be one of those people if you produce automotive content. So I'll leave a link down below to mamaonline.org. That is our website for the Midwestern Automotive Media Association, and you can come to events like this and play with all these cars and make content and meet a lot of people. It's a huge networking event. I always tell people, bring business cards, you know, get ready to shake some hands, bring some Purell. Bring some Purell, because you're gonna be shaking a lot of hands. So if you have any questions about that, you can email me, but if you want to check out more about Mama, you can do so down in the description below. That is my little ad read for the video. It's not even really an ad read. I don't make any money off of it, but you know. All right, we had our meeting, but I'm vlogging, shut up. But it's supposed to rain the next couple days. So we're at Mills Fleet Farm in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, to try to get some jackets and maybe some warmer socks, because my feet are already soaking wet. So no bueno.
You got Justin from Cars Made Simple. Hi, Justin.
It's a little soggy outside.
It's so soggy outside. Trying to find some good jackets for the next, I don't know, 48 hours, 72 hours.
Yep.
What's their return policy?
Well, bad news is we don't have food.
Oh, these are clearance. All right. We're shopping clearance as we got out of a Rolls-Royce.
The Land Rover in the parking lot's gonna be jealous.
We find some shoes.
They're kind of ugly.
They're very ugly, but they're very dad. You're a dad, so that you're fine.
Outdoorsy.
Yeah, but they're also $145.
Hey, you're spending more than me.
We did rope in a $500,000 car.
Yeah, we
That
can
is true.
just charge it.
Yeah, charge it to the
Did
account.
Rolls pay for this?
I sure hope so.
What other brands they got?
Got the Goodyears on the John Greens.
We got collaboration. We got John Deere,
Deere's, not John
Skechers, and Goodyear all in one shoe.
Jeez Louise.
That might be worth it alone.
All right, so now we're headed to the Osthoff, which is a historic hotel here in Wisconsin. It's where we always stay for the Mama Rally. It's not particularly updated, but I'm not complaining. The Rolls-Royce has not seeped into my brain cells quite yet, although this ride is really, really nice. I do want to say we've averaged so far 14.4 miles to the gallon. Yeah. But it has been a comfortable and cozy break from the weather every time I have stepped into the driver's seat of the Cullinan. This is just such a superb automobile. Love it. We're gonna get checked in, and then we have dinner tonight, and then we rally in the morning.
All right, here she is. This will be Tyler's room. Tyler from Realistic. We usually room together with this nice open foyer. Pretty nice little spot, honestly. I like it. We do have a little sitting area overlooking the lake. Some nice things here, and then this is my room. All my stuff is already in here. We have a lovely bathroom. So, bing! Yay! It smells like Wisconsin, and only people from Illinois who vacationed to Wisconsin as a kid know what I'm talking about. It has a very distinct smell. What do we got cooking in here? Oh, it is flat screen. But, yeah, it hasn't been updated in a while, but it kind of has that charm to it. We'd love to see it. So I'm going to tidy myself up a little bit, and go to dinner. I did see the Rolls-Royce rep showed up. She drove a Ghost here, so I'll show footage of that, as well as the BMW reps drove the M5 Touring, which unfortunately I was going to review, but they used it as an airport shuttle instead. So I don't think I'll have time to review it, but very, very cool. Let's go to dinner.
All right, it is 6:21 in the morning. We are headed to Road America for the first day of the Mama Spring Rally 2025. It is still pouring rain. which is not ideal. However, if you've been watching the video and not looking away, we were at the bar till pretty late last night. We did this thing called pull tabs. I guess this is like a Wisconsin scratch off thing. I was unfamiliar with it, but we had a lot of fun with that. Game plan for today. I have to hand off the Rolls-Royce. Big sad. I have to hand it off to the team to clean it, and then for the next 2 days, journalists get to drive it around. I don't feel great. My stomach is doing backflips. The rain is definitely quite the damper on the mood, especially the fact that we have the racetrack, and that kind of dampens the usability of the racetrack. So we'll see what happens. But we're gonna make the best of today. We are here. We have about 80 cars to play with, and great people. Great people. So, So probably in the biggest swaps of all time, this is my ride for the next 2 days. Oh man, I don't even think it has Apple CarPlay. We are in the TRD Pro 4Runner on the off-road course. We're gonna go down Splash Mountain. I am ready. Whoa. It's a Toyota, baby. Always a little blonde. It is an absolutely soupy mess out here, but that's how we like it, right?
Reasons.
Oh yeah. This thing takes it like a champ. A little bit of Tokyo Drift there?
Yeah, you know. A little drifting in the TRD Pro.
Jim, do I have to remind you that you got stuck on this in the Tacoma?
In the snow, Mike.
Yeah, in the snow, to be
We'll
fair.
see how we do in mud and rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a beast. Not today, sir. Not today.
Not today. So I apologize, I didn't film a whole lot today, but we're going to a cocktail hour hosted by Ford, and then dinner hosted by Scout. So the Scout concept car was there today. We did a big freaking bottle test, short of it. I'll try to film more tomorrow, but it's hard to run the event and film the event, so. All right, so we're out at Road America. It's an old Datsun coming by. That's not us. That's not part of our group. I just grabbed the Ioniq 5 XRT. This thing is sweet. Look at that. It's the off-road version of the Ioniq 5. I absolutely love how this drives. I gotta ask for this in the fleet. Hopefully we'll get one as a loan and we can do a full review. I did do a big freaking bottle test. It fails, wah, 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 but this thing is absolutely sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a rally. We did it. I apologize for the lack of footage. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off for a couple days, but we are back in the Cullinan. So excited to get on the road with this. We are gonna bring it back home to Chicago, do a lot more miles in it, and enjoy this awesome, awesome vehicle for the last little time that we have it. They pick it up from my house tomorrow morning, so this is our last night with the Cullinan. Kind of sad. Looking forward to it though. It is, it's quite the machine, if you haven't realized already. My voice is shot, but I still have to do the review of this car. Huge thank you to Matt from Downshift for the Downshift merch. Please go check out his reviews. He also reviewed this Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Super cool guy, one of my favorite people in the industry. Go check out Downshift. But, it's been a long couple days. I don't have a whole lot of sleep. So, actually, I gotta get this sweatshirt off. Matt, I love the sweatshirt, but it is toasty, and I gotta film my review. So, purple shirt, commencing. Let's do a review. Let's get on the road. Let's enjoy the Cullinan. Good gracious.
So I don't know why the audio cut out here, but I decided to stop in Milwaukee to see a friend, so I had to clean up the Cullinan because my stuff was everywhere because we were on a road trip, but I was just stopping to see someone.
All right, so I have made it back home, pretty much, but there was one more thing I wanted to do with the Rolls, but I'm a little hungry. I wanted to make a whole video of doing like the cheapest things I could do in a Rolls-Royce because I thought it was funny. At the end of the day, I kind of thought about it more and it kind of seemed a little distasteful. However, one of the things on that list was to get something off the dollar menu at McDonald's, or at least take this through a McDonald's drive-thru, because I feel like that is probably the place where this is out of place the most. So we're gonna do that here today. The drive home was good. There was a bunch of teenagers in a diesel Passat that were like giving me thumbs up. They had the phone sticking out the window to film it. So I raised and lowered the spirit of ecstasy for them. And they're like, this is so crazy. So it was a nice drive. I mean, obviously this thing is beautiful, but let's see what we can do here. Let's see how much damage we could do.
Hi.
Thank you. Let's go find a place to eat. and let's finish this video. Sound good? Good.
So my time with the Rolls-Royce Cullinan is coming to an end. I'm gonna miss it. I really am. I mean, how can you not? When they give you a $500,000 car, you're gonna get attached to it. There are a couple of drawbacks. The lack of lane keep assist was kind of annoying on the road trip. Just in terms of modern cars. Obviously, lane keep assist isn't the end of the world, but the fact that it doesn't have it for $500,000, it's interesting. What surprised me the most, I knew it was gonna ride nice, but it was how quickly it really just became a normal car. Yes, the price was scary, but you kind of got over it. I mean, at the end of the day, it was just a car. A very smooth, very elegant car. And as you'll see in my review, which will come later, I'm really gonna miss the feeling that this car gave me. Everyone had a reaction to it. I just said, those guys on the highway, they all pulled out their phones and they were taking pictures and, hooting and hollering. When I went up to the front desk of the hotel, gave my credit card license, oh, how's your day going? How's the travel? Blah, 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 good, whatever. Oh, just one more formality before we give you the room. We need to know the make and model of your car so we know, not to tow it from the parking lot. And when I said Rolls-Royce at the hotel, it's a very special feeling. This car is very special. That's what you pay for. You pay for the feeling. You don't pay for the features. You pay for the build quality. For sure, the build quality is great. You pay for that twin turbo V12, but you pay for a feeling. You're buying an emotion, a very, very expensive emotion. Goodbye, Cullinan. We might never meet again, but that's just summer loving, baby. Thank you to everyone who watched the video, who helped me get to this point where I'm road tripping $500,000 cars. If you would have told me that 10 years ago when I started this channel, I wouldn't have believed you, but here we are. Thank you, Rolls-Royce. Tori, thank you. This is one for the books. Do yourself a favor and get a Cullinan. Not too shabby.